staple of the college football environment. Color-coordinated schemes in the stands. A stripe out today. Students, alumni, all fans have band together to try to make life miserable for these visitors. It's the Southern Miss Golden Eagles and the Auburn Tigers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Thank you, Reese. Checking in with the Golden Eagles head coach. This is a concerning crowd. You know, every time we're here, it's one of the best atmospheres in all of college football. The coach said they will have to communicate at a high level. They have worked with crowd noise all week at practice. We'll see if it pays off here today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. Golden Eagles will first, and here we go. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Tigers offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And here comes Byron Brown, an incoming transfer out of South Florida. Last time out, a solid day in a victory, throwing for more than 200 yards and a couple of scores. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cobb. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll go right back to the run. And the officials will stop play as they check on the injured Golden Eagle. A senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. The Tigers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. He'll take it himself. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Brown wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man. It's Singleton. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. It's been said over and over, you have to protect players' head and neck area. This penalty so important at the college level. Free yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. The run inside. It's Cobb. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. And the Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Pulls and fires complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12.
Hey, man, that's unbelievable. That is a really good job of seeing the blitz right away and getting rid of the football. Like, that is quarterback 101. Understand they're blitzing, they're coming, see it, take advantage of it, get the completion, and move the sticks.
Got a little grass. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution. I like a nice quick decision by your quarterback. See what the defense is doing. And again, know where that yellow line is. Go get to it and get the first down.
Auburn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Using his feet. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn.
And you knew his leg a weapon, and he shows it to you. They're running it into the end zone. And this offense, man, they are a good offense. And they are in a good rhythm early in this football game. We talked about the quarterback. We talked about his speed. He can make these type of plays. And on the first drive, Palmer, the defense didn't have the answers. They better find some.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to find them, too, just because of that athleticism and just how he can attack defenses with his arm, with his feet, the different playmakers surrounding him as well. There's a lot to get prepared for in a week when you're playing against this offense, and I just think they saw everything there on that opening drive. They're going to have to do some soul-searching on the sidelines early.
The Golden Eagles offense will now get its first chance with the football. And, David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that, having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it.
What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety.
And that's one the quarterback just has. From when you're backed up like that, you've got to be able to get rid of the football. And I know he's got to scramble. He's trying to break out to the right-hand side to see if something...
And he doesn't field it cleanly. It's loose. Auburn's offense headed out to go on the attack. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Running inside. It's Cobb. Picks picks up the first down. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Might as well give it to him again. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Tigers, dating to the days of Shook Jordan and Pat Dye, love to keep the ball on the ground.
And the stadium goes nuts, and the eagle flies, and everybody's happy. Run the football, win football games. It's good times on the Plains.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Brown will throw it. Looking left. The short hands. It's Singleton. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, that receiver, he knew he had to get his head turned around quickly. He's running the curl route against zone coverage, but he knows his quarterback is going to be firing that ball into him. It's a rocket pass. He's able to make the catch and get the first.
Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6. At the end of that play, whistle's blowing as they check on an injured Tiger. Twin receivers on both sides of the field. It's 2nd and 4. He'll try to do it himself. He's knocked down, short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. The offense changing the play. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Finds his target down the middle. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Fakes to grab. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looks as if he's going to run it. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Offense has started this. So good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points forward. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Coming out with it, it's Little. Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of it. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Throws to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. One final play before the end of the quarter. Off play action. Unloads it left. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. So first down here as they go back to work. Obviously didn't like what he saw on first down, and they used a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. This offense has it with really good field position. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Quickly complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cobb. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
Now with a first and goal, let's see what Auburn's got cooking. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
Brown wants to pass. Rushes on him. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference. So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. And the offense will take that gift, set up right on the doorstep, first and goal with the 1. A run for the quarterback. And he's in, pounding his way in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Golden Eagles will try to get things moving on offense. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Quick handoff. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk after the 30-yard line.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Got it behind the line. It's Sanders. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. To the ground to try to pick up the first. How about that pursuit? They stop him right at the line of scrimmage, bringing up 4th down. And the Golden Eagles will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Here's the return. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Caught behind the line. It's Cobb. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down.
Well, they have a massive lead, and we're only in the second quarter, but they're not calling the dogs off. They are staying aggressive, and they are taking shots. Another hookup there for this offense. Everything that they are dialing up is working to perfection, and they're looking to add already to their blowout lead.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They've built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they need.
Looking to take a shot. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Auburn sends out the punting unit. He'll try to really get into this one. And this ball will be downed at around the 20. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Here on the away team sideline, I can see a lot of conversations happening between the offensive line and the running back. They just haven't been
turning it on. Got enough for the first. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. He's not going to win any gold medals in the 100 or anything like that, but he's fast enough to hurt you.
Yeah, that's the whole key. He's got just enough to force the defense to stay honest. You have to account for this guy's ability to tuck the football and run.
Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Now the play fake. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Eagles.
And this is why so many teams go play action. They try to freeze guys in the back end, work on their eye discipline, get them to bite a little bit. Nice job on the play fake. Nice job bombs away, putting air underneath it, and making the big touchdown pass.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Auburn to the line in a hurry. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Brown will throw it. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback there. Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. So they'll get a fresh set of downs thanks to that roughing the passer penalty. It's 1st and 10. He wants to throw it. That's caught. It's Singleton. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
you complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
Under fire! And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Takes the easy throw in the flat. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And that is why you call it a safety valve. You avoid the quarterback getting hit, and you also release the pressure that's being applied on the offense.
Defense is going to have to think about this in the future because you live and die by the blitz. It's great to try and get extra bodies getting after the quarterback, but then you risk running backs leaking out of the backfield and hurting you in the passing game.
And the Tigers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Firing to the right, complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers! Put 6 on the board. He has been unstoppable, the ultimate dual threat, positively Cam-tastic.
And that dude was just so incredible to watch, and that's what he's putting on display. He's looking like that. Just whatever he wants to do, it's working, and this Auburn offense is cooking.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Southern Mississippi will start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Palmer. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Looking downfield is Hampton. Pocket breaking down. Took a shot as he threw. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Looking to the big tight end. Working that left side. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Just about set to get this second half underway. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
Checking in with the Southern Miss head coach at the half. They have to make some decisions here to start this second half. Their star running back getting his first start. He's young, and he has not run the ball well. They're trailing in this game, and they will have to decide how much they can rely on him here in the second half. Reese?
Okay, Holly. The run from the shotgun. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. The Golden Eagles will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Plays that one perfectly. Exceptional accuracy on the punt. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. The run inside. It's caught. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. And the officials will stop play as they check on the injured Golden Eagle. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Grab behind the line. It's Kane. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Looking to pass. It's Hampton. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. There's some room. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Good work up front to get that 1st down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. They're going to ride this running back.
They showed this run in the first half, right? You saw it. They loaded up on this side, ran the football, had some success. What do they do in the 2nd half? Pull some guys, run the counter the other direction to keep the defense off balance.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down.
I know it hasn't been the type game statistically this running back was hoping to have up to this point. He's been getting shut down. Finally, he's able to break through for a big one. And sometimes, you know, it just takes one. It takes one run like that to get his confidence back, to get the offensive line's confidence back. Let's see what happens with this offense now moving forward.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Pulls it on the option. Nice move there. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense. There's nobody there taking him. So he put...
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The officials have stopped the clock as there is an injured Auburn Tiger on the field. Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Back to throw, it's Hampton. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And that's back-to-back plays that are not good for this offense. I mean, you've got to protect your main man. Your quarterback has to be upright to make decisions, to make big plays. Sacked on 1st down and a quarterback hit on 2nd down. Got to do a better job.
They'll try it over the left side. Runs through a tackle. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. And the Golden Eagles decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
Strong run and useful. Picks up 4 out to the 9. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll go right back to him. Got enough for the first. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense. They're allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Brown wants to pass. Trying to set up the screen. Still on his feet at the 45. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots. And that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks and first down.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job.
A shot toward the end zone. Couldn't make the grab in the end zone, but this flag looks as if it'll be on the defense.
Personal foul.
Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free first down and some yardage. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Finds his big tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And we haven't called his name a lot, and I think this offense, they need to find a way to continue to manufacture touches for the big tight end. And I don't care how you do it. I don't care where you line him up. He's that good, and if I'm this offense, I'm going to find him more often.
Here comes the heat, and that ball is intercepted at the goal line.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it in the tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there. And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
Back to the ground with the running back. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. The running back has it. Maybe some room here. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Headed into the fourth quarter, these two wide receivers, prolific playmakers. Here's how they've done in this one so far. They go back to work in the final period of this one. It's a draw. There he goes. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. The Golden Eagles look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Quick shovel pass. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. And they're able to get him on the ground. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Wants to throw. It's Hampton. Fires to the middle. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
And it's just been that kind of...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Golden Eagles will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Running inside, it's Briggs.
After getting stopped on that second down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on third.
And they'll come to the line trying to take a slice out of this lead on third and goal. Slams ahead. They just needed a few inches, and the defense knocked them down in the backfield.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
From the gun, looking for a man. And the fourth down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
Gets a nice surge and crosses the 5 to the 6. Line a pickup of 3. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Handoff to the lone back. There's a crease. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. And he's stopped right there. No gain on the play.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. Makes the catch. It's Turner. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
They'll give it to Washington. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
It'll be 3rd and long. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. But we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that third down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. Auburn sends out the punting unit.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. To the air, it's Hampton. Looking down the middle. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. That's reeled in, it's Saunders. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Takes it from the gun on third down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. The Golden Eagles will punt it away on fourth down. Oh, look at this thing. They may need a flight attendant on that one. On his way back from the 20. Makes a move. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, David.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you string together positive plays. Now you